The 2025 edition of the CNMI Sustainable Awards, an annual award that celebrates individuals and organizations who have stood out for their vision, innovation, devotion to craft, recognition of differences, and biodiversity, was live at the Teatro alla Scala in Milan. And as the red carpet was rolled out in celebration of people who have distinguished themselves, we still were on the lookout for what the fashions on the red carpet had to offer. Now, while some of our faves showed up in their head-turning looks, others just looked like they were trying a bit too hard. So here are the top 10 best and worst dressed celebrities at the CNMI Sustainable Awards 2025. Take a look. First up on our best dressed list and starting off super strong, we have the beautiful, the gorgeous Shailene Woodley. And for the CNMI Sustainable Awards 2025, she had on this black tulle feathered strapless long gown by Fendi from their Fall/Winter 2019 couture collection, and she was styled by the super talented Carla Welch, and she looked so extravagant in this dress on the red carpet, and guess what? I loved it for her. I mean, coming from her previous looks that we both saw at New York and Milan Fashion Week, this was such a step up in the right direction fashion-wise, and I think that she looked so amazing in this look for sure. Now, the first thing that really catches my attention about this dress has to be the texture it ultimately presented. I mean, just the way this look was crafted in that tulle and embroidered with that feathered-like ruffles, it just made this look feel like a textural masterpiece, and I really can appreciate that. I mean, this look in on itself was giving us the drama, it was giving us the extravagance, but at the same time, it still looked really glamorous on this red carpet. Now, for styling, she has paired this dress with a pair of black heels and diamond accent jewelries, and it all just really comes together in such a beautiful way. I think that she knew that she looked really good in this look, and guess what? It translated onto the red carpet. So yeah, this look by Shailene, it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the effervescent beauty Chiara Ferragni. And for the CNMI Sustainable Awards 2025, she had on this yellow embellished column dress by Des Femmes, and she was styled by the amazing Salvatore Pazzella, and she looked so ravishing and really stunning in this look, and honestly, what more could I really ask for? Now, I loved this dress on her. It was beautiful, it was elegant, and I think that she looked really gorgeous in it. But more than anything, it really was the construction and the meaning behind the look that had me all the way locked in. Now, this dress in itself was made to measure out of like recycled fabric and embroideries, and because this event is all about sustainability, it all just made sense for her to wear this for the red carpet. Now, apart from that, I love what this dress was giving visually. This color on her just felt so striking, so stunning, and this yellow, it definitely was snatching all of the attention on this red carpet. I mean, I also just love the way it was constructed. This look in itself had some really cool detailing that really just elevated the experience of this look for me, and I loved it. I mean, from the bold cutout detailing that we see at the top part of the dress, to the column silhouette, to the embellishment that we see throughout the dress, this look just had that sense of modern allure, and I absolutely loved it. I also just love that she has kept things very simple in the styling of the look. I just love the way her hair is just packed up in a bun, and overall, I just think that this was one stunning and very meaningful look on the red carpet, and so it has to be a hot for me. Up next on our list, we have the stunning, the elegant Michelle Monaghan. And for the CNMI Sustainable Awards 2025, she had on this pastel pale green chiffon long gown by Alberta Ferrati, and she was styled by the super talented Carla Welch, and she looked so pretty and chic in this look, and I absolutely loved it. Now, I loved how textural this dress was. I mean, just the way the gathering detailing was done onto the fabric, it just created this beautiful ribbed-like texture, and it just created such a beautiful vision for this look. I also just love that she has gone for this shade of green, because this was still in that light green color wheel. It looked really good and soft on her, as opposed to just washing her all the way out. Now, the dress fits like it was supposed to. I love that when we get down to the bottom of the dress, it had this kind of like layered, ruffled like detailing. That in itself just added more texture and dimension to the look, and I absolutely can appreciate that. I also love the shoes, I love the neck piece, I love this hair on her. I think it looked really decent. And overall, this look, I would say, brought the glam to the red carpet, and so it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the super handsome Thai actor and model CapCut. And for the CNMI Sustainable Awards 2025, he had on this grey tone wool double-breasted suit set by Gucci, and he looked so clean and super dapper in this look. And guess what? I absolutely was eating this all up. Now, first of all, I love the fabric that this look was made out of. I mean, just this tweedy, woolly-like fabric. It just looks so rich, so lush, so lavish. And you could just tell that he knew that he looked good in this look. Now, the fit of this look was amazing. You could tell that this was very well made to measure, and I just love how clean and crease-free this look just felt. I mean, this was not basic or boring. This was definitely giving us something to work with. I mean, just the construction, the fit, the texture. You could tell that this was a really well executed look, and I can really appreciate that. Overall, Cap really turned heads in this look, I would say that. And so this look, it has to be a hot for me. Finally, on our best dressed list, we have the stunning Toni Garn. And for the CNMI Sustainable Awards 2025, she had on this deep blue crepe long gown by Gucci, and she was styled by the incredible Armasana Gendronova. And I liked this. This was a pretty dress. It was stunning, and I think that she looked really amazing in it. Now, I love the color of this dress on her. It just looked so beautiful on her, and it just had such a nice contrast on this red carpet. I also was loving the construction detailing that we see on the dress. That really just helped to bring this look to life for me. Now, I love the ruffle detailing that we see throughout the dress. I love how we had that slit moment at the bottom half of the look, just really outlined with that ruffle detailing. I also just love how flowy this look just felt. I mean, there was just something very effortless in the way she was wearing this dress, and I feel like she did not have to do too much in this look. Now, the dress fits like it was supposed to. I love the styling of the look, just with the sandal heels, and just maybe she should have done something different with the hair. But still, it still didn't take away from the fabulosity that was this look. So yeah, I really did enjoy this look on her. I think it was a really pretty dress, and so it has to be a hot for me. First up on our worst dress list, we have the iconic supermodel Iman. And for the CNMI Sustainable Fashion Award, she had on this red turtleneck sleeveless leather top and a pair of wine pants. And I love me some Iman. I think that she is beautiful. I think that she is stunning. She is an icon. But when it came down to this look on the red carpet, visually, I just don't think that this look did enough to be a standout look on this red carpet. Now, first of all, we really have to look around and see what the others were serving. This was a high glam event. And yes, I love when a diva gives us something different on the red carpet in terms of like the silhouette. But this just felt far too basic, far too boring, very regular schmegular. And although Iman's beauty is for days, when it came down to this look, it just did absolutely nothing for me. Now, I just did not love the fit of the top or the pants. I just feel like unless it is a jacket, leather really doesn't look the greatest when it has like a loose fit. I also really didn't love the straight cut of the pants. I just feel like they needed more flair to it to really just bring this look to life for me. But unfortunately, I really just didn't get that. Let's just say I loved this look only from the neck up, but everything else, I'm sorry, it really just didn't work for me. So yeah, this look by Iman, it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the stunning Caroline Vreeland. And for the CNMI Sustainable Fashion Award, she had on this pale gold satin halter neck long gown by Alessandra Rich, and she was styled by the amazing Princess Chinara. And I just really didn't love this dress as much, and I just think that there were certain things about this look that really just threw me all the way off. Now, I just didn't love this dress on her. The color of it just felt so pale, and the fact that it had that satin sheen to it, it just really washes her out, and it just did not look the most flattering on her. I mean, a dress could be gorgeous for all we know, but if it really doesn't look great on you, or if it washes you out, then what's the point? I also wasn't really super sold as to the construction of the dress. I mean, just the addition of this fringy detailing that we see at the midsection of this dress, it just seemed so random. There really was no point to it because it just was so far down that it really wasn't accentuating anything, if I'm being honest. Now, I actually did love the fact that this look was crease and crumple free, but it just wasn't a dress I would have chosen Caroline to walk this red carpet in. So yeah, this look, I'm sorry, it has to be a chop for me. Up next on our list, we have the gorgeous Yasmin Wailer-Home. And for the CNMI Sustainable Fashion Award, she had on this black lace and crepe long gown, and I just really didn't love this look. It just felt like a waste of fabric, and the visuals of it just didn't deliver anything that was really intriguing to me. Now, I just did not love the sheer cape detailing that we see over the gown, and maybe this was because the gown looked a bit vulgar because it was made with that lace fabric, but I just feel like the cape over the dress, it really just took the essence away from this look, and I just really didn't love that. I also really just didn't love how the slit was so far up. You could literally see her crotch from just that, and it just did not seem very tastefully done, I would say. Overall, I just feel like this look in itself, it just felt a little too slouchy, very droopy, and so it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the beautiful Gizem Gondem, and for the CNMI Sustainable Fashion Award, she had on this deep blue satin long dress by Gilberto Calziari. And while I really did appreciate the fact that this look was made out of like recycled material, I just would have rather had this waist than be a dress because it just looked a hot mess on her, I'm sorry. I mean, I just did not love this dress. It looks like an ugly dress in its construction, and this just felt like an old grandma dress, and that was a no-no for me, especially on her. I also didn't love the way the fabric were layered. That in itself was giving me very, the new Valentino aesthetics, which you all know I really don't feel crazy about, to be honest, and that also was a no-no for me. I also just didn't love this random green string that she has tied around her neck, as well as the styling of the look just with the red gloves. It just looked far too chaotic in the way it was styled. It just felt really odd, and it just did not look the greatest. Overall, I just really wasn't living for the way this look came together. It just looked very weird, and so it has to be a chop for me. Finally, on our worst dress list, we have the stunning Alejandra Oneva. And for the CNMI Sustainable Fashion Award, she had on this multicolored sequin long gown, and I just really didn't love this look on her, and I'll tell you why. Now, this is just a perfect example of when you don't really feel the most comfortable in a dress, then you really just try to style it, and it really just goes all the way wrong. I mean, you could tell that she did not want to wear this dress alone because it just had that deep cutout detailing into that backless moment, and she probably felt that it was a bit too much, a bit too vulgar, and I just feel like she just should have opted for another look entirely because the styling of this look with that trench jacket, it looked really weird, really odd, and it just made no sense together with the dress, and that was an absolute no-no for me. Now, I can admit, the fabric looks really lush, really expensive, but the style of it and just the cutout detailing that we see, it just felt, like I said before, very vulgar. And if she did not feel great in the dress, who are we to say that we like the dress? So yeah, this look I just didn't love, and so it has to be a chop for me. Alright guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I share with you guys my top 10 best and worst dressed celebrities at the CNMI Sustainable Awards. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I surely will be catching you guys in the next video. But for now, it is bye for now. Au revoir.